Hi there. Yo, what's up, Internet? We're here, and we're doing the Steel Heroes thing. We finally got around to building it. Hey, Max.
Hey, how's it
Hello.
going?
He's got a lapis for a face. What do I have? Chiseled stone brick. That'll do. So, I didn't show you guys much of Zebulus because it was really just these tiny islands inhabited by chickens. Are they still around, or did you kill them all? There's like 100 before.
No, they're here. They're over by,
Yeah, there they are. Yeah, was that you or Sass?
that was Sass.
Okay, so anyway, that's what's going on there. Up here we're gonna have Zebulus. I still have a lot to do with this bottom. It's still a lot of it's still a mess. So I'm waiting to get Voxel Sniper to actually smooth that out. And right here there's spots where it like breaks up and you can go underground, and that always looks annoying. So still got to work in the landscape of all this. Hey Max. No, you did.
I'm still working on this.
And
Oh, almost
here
there.
on each
Yes.
individual one of these, we're going to have little propellers, and then they're going to have like steam pipes. They go to the center to be big propeller in the center, and I think that'll look cool. Here we are, Town Hall. It took me a while to like think of something that would look both steampunky and like able to fly and stuff. Really didn't want to do medieval because that's overused, and this is a steampunk place. So here we
Oh,
are in Town Hall. Are you coming in, Max?
I
Max.
sort of got myself trapped. Let me just TP to you.
So this is the innards of Town Hall. What's going on here? Oh yeah,
There we go.
that was my fault. Maybe do some mom griefing. But here is the kind of chair that I sit in. I feel weird calling it a throne because this is not a monarchy. It's more of a practical government where whoever's the best to lead, they just let them lead. Flip the switch! Oh, isn't that amazing?
I did that.
Yeah. And then we
Well,
have,
it actually helped, but, you
yeah,
know.
we got our little stands here, and that's just for yelling guilty and whatnot. I really did not know what to do with all the floor space, so just put some random blue things in there. They look alright. I'm in love with these cogs, personally. These are like the best looking gears I've seen in Minecraft, at least with this size. So those are fun. Got a little area down here to change or whatnot. I don't know. Gonna add something eventually to that, but that's how much interior design, and that's not my deal. These buttons I'm hitting are supposed to be secret, so the average person that would walk into Town Hall wouldn't know. They'd be like, open up the gates, and I'd be like, no, get out of here. So that's how that works. Here's a cool balloon, and the airship I've been working on. It kind of like bevels out, or it gets thicker when it goes down to the center, and then it kind of rounds off again, so that's how that works. Because most ships in real life are actually like that, so they can stack cannons on each other, and a whole bunch of other buoyancy science that I don't understand. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. And we got like iron bands around it, so if the balloon does pop, we can fill it back up at a pinch. And we got fences that kind of replace rope right there, and then every once in a while we got this cobblestone wall that gives a little sturdier support. Here we got two gears made out of stone bricks. You can actually look down there. I kind of want to add like lava or something down here, so it looks like there's something factory-like going on, but it's really just gears. They look pretty cool. I love how Max was like 5 steps behind. Here, Max.
I don't like night.
Are you
I'm
down?
afraid of the dark.
Are you down there? Where you go?
What?
Where are you?
Where am I? I'm on the airship.
Oh, hey, guy. So here's the gears, and they would be turning, but you know, that's a bunch of noise. We got our master burner here where we have to dodge, and then we're going to have a bunch of particles fly out because we're going to get that plugin called no smoking. Pretty much just add particles. So maybe we will be able to do something like whenever this is closed, particles will just, hey Max, particles will just
Hey,
gather up in that area, and whenever you open it, they all fly out, and maybe they do some damage. That's a lot of complex stuff I don't want to worry about now. But it looks cool, and you can throw logs in there, so that's fun. Looks like this from the outside. Max, you want to show them the amazing propellers? Oh, so sexy. I like this center one. I'm happy with this one, but meh. The left ones, they're kind of small, and it's hard to deal with small blocks. And I don't want to make it overly big, too. Kind of thinking about using like a rocket for this, but it's not very steampunk for anyone involved. So I don't know. I'm in love with this wing symbol here that we thought of. Isn't it super sexy?
Indeed.
And just the way it goes to the wall too. Oh, so good. So in this little session here, we're gonna build town square because this is town hall, or what have you, whatever. And we're gonna probably use a lot of world edit to do this, just because it's gonna be rather big. And I think we're gonna bring back the time lapses from my old review stash let's play because those are always fun for me and they're fun to watch. So let's do that. You ready for this, Max?
Yep.
This is gonna be insane. So we got this worked out, and hope you guys enjoyed the little time lapse I did. Got a lot of cool stuff heading for us in this Path of Zebulus. But either way, ooh, spooky. We got our little island here. I'm not really happy with it, gonna be honest with you. I kind of want it to be larger and more unique, if that makes any sense to you at all. I also need to add some more grass. Don't worry about this section being 3 thick and unnatural. As you can tell, Max has left us, but he'll be back soon, so probably later tonight. Niku also has an interest in building here. This is a big thing right now. Seal of Heroes, everybody was freaking out about it. And so I'm just going to work on this. I kind of want to make it... I guess I want to make it bigger, I guess. And maybe less circular. Maybe make a tangent. We'll go like this, possibly. Just so that, you know, you have a different shape. We could actually have it go to like a new city, or a new section of the city, or whatever. A thing about Zebulus is going to have a slums. It's not communist or anything. The best person, if you work hard, then you get a lot of money. If you don't, then you live in the slums. So we're going to have an awesome slums area, and it's going to have its own section of lore. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. I don't really know what I'm doing, though, to be perfectly honest with you. I have no idea I don't have a map of Zebulus. I don't. I know a few aspects that I want in it, but other than that, I really don't know what I'm doing here whatsoever. And a lot of these things, I'm going to be up like 5 in the morning trying to nitpick, trying to make everything just awe-inspiring. That's my goal, really, just to make Zebulus so anywhere from the city you can just look around and just be jealous of my building skills. Just so that you can get captivated in the landscape and the area and the theme. And I just want this area to be perfect, amazing. So what you're seeing here, this is like very, very pre-alpha. If you're already turned off, I don't blame you, because it's kind of derpy at this point, but it's going to be amazing. We're going to have awesome statues, we're going to have air balloons, and oh, don't be sad for me. This isn't a sad time, this is a inspiring time. And it's going to be really cool, I can't wait. If you've seen Guns of Icarus, that game, that's a lot of fun. Tried to record it, but my ping was freaking out, so may do a little bit more of that. But anyway, Guns of Icarus is an awesome airship game. I'm going to be using a few things from that game, putting them in here. There's a airship called the Spire, and it's kind of a balloon on top, and then it kind of goes down with an ice cream cone sort of thing. What the hell? There's a block of dirt all the way up there. I'll take care of that eventually. I'm going to have some of those. I don't know really how I'm going to do everything floating. There is 3 options, really. Magical, like Town Hall, maybe magical, just the ability to float without need be of anything. Then there's balloon, like airships, and we're also going to have buildings, of course, that use balloons. And then there's going to be propellers, like this. I already told you about, like, everywhere. These little dirt sections, there's going to be propellers. Watch up at the bottom, like a big propeller. It's going to be great. The thing with propellers, though, I don't know how I'm going to be doing it when they're horizontal, I guess, because this one's a vertical one, as you see, like that away. So I can use fences there, and those look alright. I like the way the fences look. It's just this kind of like attachment to the actual wooden support, but when it's circular, or horizontal rather, the fences kind of look like that. So maybe that'll work, but just gotta work it out. A lot of stuff I gotta work out. Until I do such things, it's gonna look derpy, and I expect that because it's kind of a big project, and I'm used to just going into a regular area, regular Minecraft generated place, and put some buildings down here and there. I'm actually trying to recreate an entire world, and I don't want to look at it with disappointment. I want it to be amazing, so that's my plan here. Yeah, so I'm gonna just work on this while I talk to you guys. Hopefully I can do the same thing at once. Maybe I can be coherent for once. This is my smooth brush, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there we go. Here's my actual sphere. I don't know how I like this size brush. Max is getting pretty maxed out on the brushes down there because he's trying to make it 3D so that it's not a flat island, and that's also hard because you can't really make it so that it's all on one level because then that's unrealistic, and if you have it all bingly bangly and bouncy and all on different levels and stuff, it's also unrealistic. And I'm really looking towards realism rather than aesthetically pleasing. I mean, we have floating cities. It's not really real, but considering it's an RP server, we gotta have that realism in there or else we're gonna get banned. So that's a thing. I'm kind of doing having this go out like this, as you see. Oh, that's right up in my face. Get out of here, guy. I just undo that quickly by spamming that command. Hopefully STM enjoys that. Hopefully you guys enjoy my voice, because you're going to be hearing a lot of it in this Let's Build series. This is what I'm kind of deserving, or deciding to name this. There's a lot of words that are like that, where they start with something, and whenever you're not thinking about it, they turn out into something else. A lot of lag problems that I'm having here is mostly caused by the fact that I'm trying to make an entire column dark down here, because obviously I'm going to be blocking the light. There's also a lot of light glitches like this, where is the sun coming from? There's no hole that is... Oh, lag. Yeah, it just updated. So most of the lag that's around here is me putting down blocks that cause out from the sun, and then every single block has to get all dark. So that's a one-time lag thing. You're not going to have to worry about random freezes while you're in Zebulus. It's only when someone's trying to change an entire 100 block column and try and make that all sunlit and then back to dark and stuff like that. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about our plan here. A thing is that this is obviously Minecraft. So this is my smooth brush, isn't it? Yes. This is Minecraft, so a large part of it is mostly just building and crafting and fighting and stuff. And walking around Zebulus is fun and all, but it's actually not really buildy. You know, you can't really build from what I've spoke about so far, because it's kind of already going to be set in the world for you. The plan for that is, there's really good builders out there, and I'm not going to deny that I'm not, by any value, an amazing builder compared to these guys. So we're obviously going to have people that help us build and make amazing things. Can't wait for those people to come along. And also, we're going to have... Oh, wrong brush. Apologize. And take the eye out of that. The thing is, we're also going to have terrible noobs, let's be honest, that are just going to come in here and build spherical, or cubular rather, cobblestone buildings, and that's going to be their whole game. So that's also another problem, people being really bad at building, and I don't want to be the guys like, you're bad at building, get off my server, or start taking down people's builds that they spend a long time on, but they're just such an eyesore that I can't hope to have them be a part of Zebulus. So my idea is that, one, we're going to have pre-built houses here, so that one could just get on the server and just enjoy a house that they buy, that they work for, and then I'll give them permission to mess with that house. They can add flower pots and chests and whatever they want, and they can change like the roof around, and if it does look bad, one of the admins can always come along and spruce it up a little bit. We're also going to have an application to be an advanced rank on the server, just to be able to have the ability to build absolutely anywhere. It's obviously going to be a very high rank, like even almost admin status, just because the ability to go anywhere and just build whatever and wherever is kind of a big deal. So I don't know what I'm doing with that, but it's going to be cool. And also, that's going to be a thing. We also have a crafting thing. We really don't want people to jump on the server, buy diamonds, get full diamond armor and stuff. I don't know if I've approached this problem yet in one of my videos, but we're going to have a lot of different plugins that talk about like how we're going to deal with crafting, and people are going to have to train to be a crafter of a certain area, like lumberjack or blacksmith or whatever. So that's all planned. That's all in the works. Trying to figure out what I'm doing with this while talking about Steel Heroes. Not doing a very good job of it. I guess we could just have it go this way. The gigantic block here of the two of dirt isn't that amazing for aesthetics, but it'll do. See, this is the problem with the smooth tool. It really only works unless you're doing it on the top of a surface. If you're trying to do it from below, it makes this kind of feeling, where it just kind of like, whoa, where are you going, dude? Kind of going down into the earth, you know? So we have a problem with that. A plugin we're about to get really soon is called Voxel Sniper. You may have heard of it if you do any landscaping in Minecraft. Pretty much an advanced landscaper. It's kind of a better version of World Edit from what I've seen so far. It also takes off a little limitations that you have with World Edit, like you can only do a block radius of 5 with World Edit. Maybe it's a config file somewhere, but I've seen people building with like spheres of 20, and obviously those are really good for mountains and big hills and whatnot, so probably going to have a lot of that. But also, there was a smooth tool in it. I think the smooth tool is going to work a lot better, because if I have grass like this, we have it kind of up here, And the smooth tool automatically says, oh, well, let's put them together. And usually that was actually okay because it kind of just brought it down. But a lot of problems, it's like a wall here. And then you do it like this, and then it kind of brings all the grass up. Obviously it doesn't work very well on small scale, but it makes a big mess. There's little pieces of dirt everywhere. It just really sucks and is unpleasing to the eye, which is kind of the sole reason that I do not like the smooth tool. And the sole reason that we're building this so we can make a beautiful city. Time day. So the idea here is that we're going to have a marketplace around this way and possibly a statue of some sort rather. And I was kind of wanting to do an angel just because angels fly and stuff. And it's kind of a heaven-like area, just the way it's floating. I was watching Bioshock Infinite, which is one of 3 main sources of my steampunky, airshippy inspiration. And I kind of want to do an Easter egg for that, which is going to be a huge angel statue, and there's going to be views of the specimen. If you haven't played the game, basically it's about this girl that like has all these powers and stuff, about like having to have electricity and using tears, and she's trapped in a tower. So I'm gonna kind of want to build that tower. It's kind of a huge statue of an angel, and there's viewing platforms in there where you can make sure she's not destroying the whole world. That's always helpful. Back to building. What are we doing here? Kind of don't want to build any of the actual, like fountains and stuff like that, just because I want to wait for Niku and Max. I also don't want the slums to be so close to Town Hall, because obviously the rich noble people don't want to be next to those poor peasants. That's always a problem. That's also a thing I'm trying to avoid, because in a lot of things, people are all peasanty as dirtiness and stuff like that. I kind of want to avoid that, just because Zebulus is kind of going to be like a metropolis, or something. Is that how you say it, metropolis? I know there is a metropolis, but I don't know if that's the word I'm getting at here. What do I do here? I kind of want to have another floating island. Let's try that noise. Position 1. Position 2. Oh, that's not how you spell. Position 2. Set that as grass. That looks nice. We could also have a floating island right here, which is the plan. Maybe. And then you can jump from this floating island to the next. Guess that'll do for now. That's a smooth tool. That's a problem I'm going to have. Trying to go from tool to tool. Now, is this smooth tool going to combine these 2 islands? No, we're good. We're good. That's always a problem I have. Although, now that I think about it and start building the small island, I would kind of like a thing where you jump off the island, and then you splash through some water, and then you're on an airship. Then, from that airship, you can jump onto the next section of land. It's hard to be relative when all you can see is all this blue, but hope you understand what I'm saying. We're basically going to have a island, jump off into a ship, and then jump off to another island. I'm obviously not as focused whenever I'm trying to talk, so I think I may do a time lapse, or maybe I'll just cut here. I don't know how long this episode's been. It really depends on how fast I speed up that time lapse. So I think I'll just start and build the small base of the airship. It's obviously not going to be something grand like that, because that's a lot of work and derpy. Oh, Niku's talking. So yeah, I'm going to talk with Niku. And yeah, I think I'm going to end the episode here, just because it's a lot of talking and a lot of soak in. Also, you don't want to hear me talking for 45 minutes. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the Seal of Heroes. I know I am. And if you haven't subscribed, I don't want to be the guy who's begging for subscribers, but we are literally 4 away from doing the video subscriber special, and we've kind of hit a block where we haven't really gained any. So as soon as we hit the 100 sub, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of challenges and stuff. But enough self-advertising. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Aw, kitty cannon. Totally ruining my outro here. What? Oh, I'm done.